Welcome back to another Draco reaction vlogs, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and also some gives a thumbs up to the channel. Turn off notifications on. And today it's another Porqueria of another performance by Spurs today. Played against Fulham and we lost 2-0 at their own place. So I'd like to know where I can start today. So going to the first half, I think Fulham were the ones they should have been at least 1 or 2 nil up if they had converted their chances pretty well. I think based on the starting lineup that Ange put out today, which was a bit of rubbish because of course I do like it that Gray's in his midfield place, but I think with Basuma, I think Basuma just likes to give the ball away and just lacks control at midfield. And I was surprised I guess Tell and Johnson started over Son and Odegaard. I think besides that only goal that Tell scored during the FA Cup, that he hasn't been performing that much, or he hasn't been finishing his chances that well. Good thing we got him on loan though. So, but I was very confused of why he put that starting lineup today, where I think Odegaard, who scored twice on Thursday against Alkmaar, which made us move up to the quarterfinals of Europa League. I was very confused of why he didn't start today, as well as Son. I think Son, even though he has been probably one of the most shocking players, he would have he did provide a nice assist to in the last game against the Europa League. So I was curious, why didn't Odegaard and Son start today? I think Johnson, ever since he got injured and started coming back, hasn't been playing good. He's been getting cooked and also not performing well. He got cooked in the first half by Willian, who surprisingly is way much older than him, and this is Willian's second season at Fulham, so he was getting cooked by Willian, and I'll go of course Robinson too. Big up Robinson. That's my U.S. left back here. U.S. MNT respect. So Johnson was getting cooked by Robinson. Luckily, Spence Held was there to make sure that I guess to at least to try to defend down the the right hand side, of course. So yeah, but Fulham were over us most of the half. If they had taken their chances well, they would have got at least 2 or 3 nil. I guess against us because we didn't look like scoring at all. With I guess our front three, we had Son and Masson on the bench in the first half. Of course, that didn't also look good. And of course, I think it's nice to see Davis is back, but I think we'll get to him in a bit later in the second half. So second half, we brought on Son, and I think we also brought on Bergval as well. I think Sumo was stinking out the place, so he had to get hooked in the second half, as well as Johnson too. Johnson wasn't performing pretty well in the first half, so Johnson got hooked. So I think there was some nice chances. I think Bergval made some, created some chances. I think Solanke definitely could have converted his header there. I think he had a nice opportunity for a header, but of course his header went wide. And of course, I guess with Bergval and Son on the pitch, and as well as Bruno and Madison for a bit, I think we started again to the game a bit. I think we were like that. I think we slowed Fulham down until like close to 80th minute, where they scored the first goal. I think they scored their first goal. I think it was Davis and Gray, since Romero was subbed out for Madison in the second half, weren't closing down I guess Fulham's substitute striker. So Fulham's substitute striker came off the bench, and he I think in the 8th minute he scored because I guess both our defenders, specifically Davis, was being a lot of payasos. They were just they weren't closing down the main man, and of course that's how he scored. And like I predicted earlier, or what I was thinking earlier going to this game, is it's going to be either a draw or both sides will score, and I guess one of them will limp at least one. But of course, we did try to get back in the game, but of course we couldn't create our chances together. I think we're kind of more like Arsenal now in attack, where we have to rely on, I believe, I guess our forwards ain't finishing that well, and I guess there's not that creative spark, and we weren't clinical enough on the ball. And of course, Fulham punished us again. I think their goalkeeper did a nice goal kick out, and upon that, I think Davis was getting cooked out of his place. I think another substitute came on for Fulham, which was Session used to play for us. Of course, he got injured during the time he was there, and glad he's doing pretty well at Fulham. And of course, I think Davis just getting cooked over by him, and of course, not even a minute after he came off the bench, he scored the second goal. It's a pretty great goal by him, and I think that goal was Davis's fault, and I think also Ange's style of play, because I think that second goal we were just cut open again, just like usual, but instead the goalkeeper's goal kick cut us open. That one man track him down, and of course there's nothing that our goalkeeper can do. So that's 15 losses under this manager this season, and honestly, if you look at our previous managers, they would have been sacked if they gotten that much losses. But why isn't Ange getting the same treatment? Of course, because look at the losses in the Premier League. I guess the way we're playing are contributing up to these losses. 13th place with a plus 11 goal difference now. I don't think we're gonna get past the quarterfinals Europa League. I think Frankfurt, which is our next next competition, is going to kick us out. Probably most likely away, definitely we're going to beat them at home. But we're probably going to get kicked out of Europa League because of Frankfurt and the way we're playing too. So, and of course, the selection lineup from Ange was also shocking too. There's not that much. He placed a front three of clinical goal scorers that couldn't finish, and he also played a midfield where, of course, it was being easy cut open, but still, we bring on one of our best midfielders and I guess one of our best forwards. We still get the same result. We just get cut open, and of course we concede. So honestly, I think our season's probably just good as done. Don't think we're gonna make it to Europa League, and the way we're playing, we haven't played Chelsea or Liverpool in their own stadiums, and we know whenever we go to them, I don't think we're ever gonna win, unless if it's a Spurs way. We go there and take 3 points, probably. Who knows? But other than that, I think it's better if at the end of the season, if depending on where we finish, I think this team needs to be folded. I think there's a lot of rot in the team currently. It's nice we got a win against Alkmaar, but that doesn't help us stop the fact that we're still problems to address at the clubs ever since Kane left, and as well as ever since our season started. We've been just conceding left, right, central because of sloppy mistakes and of course one through ball from the opposition. So we need to ask. So I think this at the end, because of course if we sack Ange now, who is really going to come in to turn the season around? Of course I don't like Ange's statements, but I think the way we're playing, I think he definitely deserves to get sacked. But the problem is who is going to come in to turn the 13th place club around? Specifically at clubs that I guess like Bournemouth and there. I think they deserve to be there where they are because of I guess the coach's management and tactics. We deserve to be where we are because of Ange's management and tactics. So at the end of the season, at most, I think we need to clear out most of the coaches. I guess the staff, coaches. We all know Levy's a problem, but of course, even when he brings in the world class players, he doesn't get world class managers. Sorry, he doesn't give back them that much. So he bid back Ange, but he kept Ange. But why didn't he back him? I guess during the last winter transfer window, when we had problems we needed to address in the squad. The squad's never good enough, and ever since Kane's left, I think Son's been dipping, as well as most other players, with some exceptions. So I like to say this definitely need to be cleared out during the summer transfer window, specifically both the players and the management. I just don't think the club's going forward based on this current system and the management. So where it can go from there. We got to play Chelsea next at their own place, and I think and that's going to be a hard town to beat because we go there, we're just either going to concede goals or maybe we're gonna draw. Who knows? We only got one win at the place, or we haven't won since 2018. Then we also maybe Southampton will get a win, but I don't think we're gonna finish in the top six. We're lucky if we get conference leagues. So well, we'll see where it goes. I'm fuming at this performance by today. 15 losses in 20 to 29 games already. 15 losses, 4 draws, and 10 wins. That's something that is definitely something that should be concerned this season. Any other club that's better than us would have sacked their manager already this season. But we'll see. Only Levy wants to make money, and of course he doesn't want to sack Ange because he has other things that are more important. Well, who knows? If we Sky, though do want to try to keep optimistic about next games. I don't think based on how we're playing, I should continue to have that optimistic feeling. We're just losing too many games, so just want a new manager. I guess I don't think I guess as much as I can say, Ange isn't bad manager, but his tactics are just being found out. Said already, and if he doesn't change his tactics, the door is there for him. Well, that's it for me. I'm tired of this losing every game, losing, not winning stuff. Of course, it's been going on forever, but just have to get used to it. That's just the mentality this club is. Wish I could support another club, but it is what it is. Thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn the notifications on. I'm out.